It's your girl Diamond Drip, bringing you the insights and strategy you need in 15 minutes or less. Who is Melvin Beasley?
Well, hello, Diamond. Thank you for letting me be on here. So again, Melvin Beasley. I'm from Detroit originally. So I grew up in inner city Detroit, single parent home, someone who was able to navigate the streets, stay out of trouble, go to college. I was the first person in my family to graduate from college. Got my degree in business, played basketball, and it went into the corporate world. And had a very successful corporate career and just got to the point to where it was time to do my own thing. The corporate world is not for everyone, and so I decided to kind of go out on my own, and I got involved in direct sales, for some time. And I wanted the freedom, I wanted the flexibility. I'm a husband, I'm a dad. I have two older daughters. I'm also now a granddad as well. And in my journey through our direct sales, I decided that I wanted to start my own marketing agency. To me, there are a lot of people out there that need help, with their dreams, with their visions, with their goals. They need help in terms of trying to launch those things. So Melvin is someone that's really passionate about helping those individuals. And ultimately, I want to leave an impact, on this earth. I want to leave a legacy. And so my business is one of the ways in which I do that. So that's who Melvin is.
I love that. It's like personal story mixed in there. Yes, Melvin. Awesome. So who are the people that you serve and why those people? What lights you up?
Yeah, so I serve anyone that is looking to grow and build and expand upon the vision, that God may have given to them, right? And typically, those are business owners, right? Those are business owners that have a thought, they have an ideal, they have a passion, and they're trying to figure out, how do I get this out into the world? Like, how do I grow? How do I build it? How do I acquire, customers? And they're passionate about it. It's not like a hobby. It's something that they really want to see come to fruition. So those are the folks that I really like to target. And again, I also have a special passion as well because I'm from Detroit. I was always taught you grow up, you become successful, you give back to your community. And so I also focus a lot on Black business owners, people of color. I'm super passionate about that. I think a lot of times we're underserved, and so we need individuals that can understand the journey that we're on, that can be, fair and really, care about trying to help you get to the next level. So those are folks that I serve, and that's why I'm passionate about it.
And I know that's one of the things that drew me in about you because we both have that passion. We're like, we need to give back. Like like we need to help our people. So I love that so much. What would you say your target audience struggles with the most?
I think there's a lot of noise out there, right? And so they know that they need to market, but they don't necessarily know how to market, what to do, how much money to spend on it. A lot of times they may not even have a budget. You can spend a lot of money on marketing and not really see the results, right? And so I think a lot of times they struggle with just trying to throw something at the wall to see what sticks because they were told that this is what you should do, right? So whether it's social media marketing or whether it's, do I spend money on Facebook ads or Google ads? What I'm finding is a lot of people struggle with trying to put together an actual marketing strategy and then trying to figure out, okay, where should I start? I see a lot of people who spend a lot of time on social media thinking that's going to get them leads, but it's really just an awareness piece. I see a lot of people who are running Facebook and Google ads, and they're not really ready to run those ads because they don't have systems in the background to nurture those leads, to convert those individuals. So they struggle with putting together a plan that's going to lead to them getting the results that they're really looking for. And so that's what I see a lot of folks struggling with.
Oh my goodness. You like hit my soul when you talked about Google Ads and not knowing how to nurture a lead. Like I started my Google Ads and I didn't have a email nurture sequence campaign. And then I quickly had to like start putting one together and I was like, how do people do this? So you are like, yes. Okay. So Do you have any, because that wasn't meant to be one, but you just struck my soul. So I had to just acknowledge that. But do you have any like words of wisdom or motivation or inspiration for those in your target audience who might be feeling stuck right now? They know that they need to market, but they're now hearing about you. They hear about other, like, what would you say is like words of wisdom that would help them get a little unstuck?
Yeah. One, I would say start with something, right? Because sometimes when we start a business, we go out and we buy our computers, we get our business cards, we get our office chair, like we start doing all these activities that don't really make you any revenue, right? So I would say one, you really have to start. And then two, I would say start small in the beginning, right? So figure out what platform do I want to start with? Like, do I want to work on LinkedIn, which I do a lot with? Do I want to, focus on Facebook? So pick one strategy that you think will yield the most results and focus on that, right? So I always tell people, to me, marketing is really simple. All you're really doing is you want to figure out who it is that you want to target. So really, to me, there's what I call proactive marketing there, and there's reactive marketing. So reactive marketing is like you're posting content, you're doing all these different things, you're hoping someone sees that, and then they reach out to you. That's reactive marketing. I focus on proactive marketing. To me, all it really is when identify who it is you want to target, figure out where those people congregate, like where they hang out, and then how do you drop an intriguing message in front of that person to get them to raise their hand and say, yes, I want to talk to you about your thing, right? So I would get very clear on who it is I want to target. I would also get very clear on what's the problem that that person actually has. And then I will get very clear on how does the thing that I offer solve that problem, right? And I would create messaging around that. And then I would like pick a platform. And this is where LinkedIn comes in at. And so on LinkedIn, it's very easy to identify your target market. And it's very easy to reach out to those people. And when you reach out to those folks, the message is really simple. It's, hey, prospect, I work with other prospects who have X issue. Do you have a similar issue? If so, would you like help? And that's really what I would do initially when I'm starting to reach out to people, because it doesn't cost you a lot of money. You can very easily automate that particular process. And then once you start to go through that, you're going to start to see folks are going to reach out to you. And then once you start to have those conversations with people, then you'll start to really identify, okay, what do these people really need? And what additional processes do I need to put in place to be able to serve those individuals? Right. So start small, identify your target, figure out what the problem is, and then create a system that can actually reach out to those people to book appointments with them, get them on your calendar, and go from there. So hopefully that answers that question.
100% it does. Yes. So many touch points, and it just ties in because one of the things I say is clarity comes from taking action. So you said one of the first things is just do something. Like you got to start somewhere. And it's like, yes. And then to that point of just breaking it down versus the proactive, like, yes, so much yes. If you need to like rewind that, if you're listening or watching the video, rewind that and like play it again because nuggets. So my next question for you, as I like poke and prod for more nuggets, do you have any crucial tips or first step insights for someone who's looking to dip their toe or possibly jump into the marketing space and they have, no idea where to start? Do you have any insights for them?
Yeah, because I basically just did that, right? So I transitioned out of the corporate world. I was involved in direct sales. COVID hit, and when the COVID hit, I realized everyone was moving over to Zoom. So I said, well, how can I leverage this Zoom technology to build my direct sales business? And that's when I started studying that marketing. So what does that really mean? It means there's really two ways to do something. You can open up your wallet and pay people to help you, or you can use your time, right? And so I had a little bit of both at the time. So I definitely spent a lot of money on coaches and mentors. And I bought a lot of programs, also refunded a bunch of programs that weren't very helpful. Right. So I kind of went through that whole process. And YouTube was a huge resource. Right. So my advice to anyone that's looking into get into digital marketing is one, leverage YouTube. There's so much free content out there, so much good content out there as well, right? And that content will then lead you to other experts, other people who are now willing to coach other marketers on how to start an agency, on how to truly help clients get results. So that YouTube journey led me to purchase courses, from other experts out there. That's when you kind of have to open up, your wallet, to learn, because I need to speed up the learning curve. I would encourage you to do that. YouTube, spend money with other marketers. And then again, just find people who are doing what it is that you're already, that you want to do. Like find other successful people, and get them to mentor you. And you do that again by supporting them, right? And showing interest. And one of the things that I just shared this with both my daughters. One is a freshman at Howard University. The other one just graduated from URI. She's a nurse now. And they both have ideas about things that they want to do. And I told them that if you show people that something's important to you, it then becomes important to other people. So on this journey, like you have to let people know, hey, I'm serious about this. I'm passionate about this. I truly want to help people. And this is why, because I see people out there struggling. Like I see people all the time having conversations. I've booked over 2,200 Zoom calls over the last 2.5 years. So I've talked to a lot of people, and some of them have good success stories. Most of them don't. Most of them have worked with other marketing companies, and they've said, yeah, I spent, X amount of thousands of dollars and I didn't see anything, right? And now they're gun shy. So again, my advice would be is to leverage YouTube, invest in other experts who have actually done it, and find someone to mentor you, because there's so many people that have brilliant ideas and they need help marketing their ideas. We can have good people that can help them. The business is always there.
Beautiful. And I couldn't agree more. I actually just found the next program that I want to hop into and learn from. I have been binging her videos and I'm like, I'm up to my ears right now, but you wait until I get some free time there. Awesome. 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 Thank you so much for sharing those insights. And so my last question for you is, how and where can people connect with you? You said LinkedIn, but sounds like you're on Facebook. You got a website somewhere in there.
Yeah, so the name of my company is MVP Marketing Results. Make sure if I stand up MVP Marketing Results. So I really like to focus on getting people real results. So you can go to my website at www.mvpmarketingresults.com. You can also call me. My phone number is 401-208-2282. You can also book a call with me at book.mvpmarketingresults.com. Again, if you Google MVP Marketing Results and Melvin Beasley, my LinkedIn will definitely come up. You can find me there, website. So not too hard to find.
Awesome. I love that. And I would expect no less because you're in marketing. So your SEO is on point, on popping. I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I am so honored and thankful that you decided to join me today. Thank you.
No, thank you for having me. I appreciate you giving me the platform to share a few nuggets. So hopefully, folks got value out of it. And again, thank you for what you're doing. Love it.
That's all for this episode. Until next time, my lovely.